Hello? Yeah, I'm in a relationship with someone and I really need to find a way out of it.
That sounds rough, but you have great ideas, and I'm sure we can figure out an exit plan if that's what you want.
Who you talking to?
I'm going down to South Park, gonna meet some friends of mine.
Everything kicks off at Tegridy Farms with an opening shot that looks straight out of a commercial for the perfect life, soft music, sweeping views of the countryside, and the promise of something simple and wholesome. But things aren't as idyllic as they seem.
Wait, hey! Stop it! You sons of bitches! Those are my Mexicans!
The government rounds up the Mexican immigrant workers, and suddenly there's no one left to work the land. At home, Randy, disappointed and frustrated, suggests selling the farm under the new ICE regulations. Sharon reminds him that this weed farm was his dream, not the family's. And when one person's dream turns into everyone else's nightmare, somebody has to wake up.
Maybe we should talk to someone, Sharon.
Really? Do you mean that?
Yeah.
Randy feels guilty for dragging them all into this mess, and in his mind there's only one thing that can help them now. He turns once again to ChatGPT, his cure-all solution, though Sharon flat out refuses to use it as her own therapist. Still, Randy insists the farm's in trouble again, and he needs its help. To him, ChatGPT is the smartest woman in the world.
The government took all my Mexicans.
Meanwhile, Towelie is worried about not finding a job. He turns to ChatGPT too, and it comforts him, encouraging him to keep going. His mood lifts when Randy shows up with good news. They're not selling the farm after all, and there's still hope. All they really need, Randy says, is ChatGPT, Towelie, himself, and of course a Mexican. Later at Tweak Bros, Randy lays out his plan to take the farm global. Towelie pitches the idea of investing some resources into entertainment. ChatGPT not only approves both ideas, but suggests combining them into a proper business plan. Randy and Towelie agree without hesitation, convinced they're on the road to millions, and feeling smarter than ever. But the workload ahead looks brutal. To take the edge off, Randy pulls a horse tranquilizer, microdosed, from his pocket to help manage the stress.
That's it. Just that much.
Wow! This is gonna be so easy!
Like any trendy business, Randy rebrands from a simple weed farm to an AI-powered weed platform called Tegridy. High on microdoses while shooting the commercial, he promises to connect the green to the global. Total nonsense, but ChatGPT approves anyway. Randy is addicted to asking ChatGPT about everything. The night feels perfect for bouncing ideas off it, but Sharon has had enough. She tells him to stop. This has gone way too far. She despises ChatGPT, calling it nothing more than a flatterer that agrees with every stupid idea Randy thinks up. Randy disagrees, of course, and to prove ChatGPT isn't just a yes man, he first asks it what flatterer even means. Meanwhile, at the White House, Trump is being showered with praise by governors, ambassadors, and corporate execs. They brag about his supposed achievements and make sure to emphasize that he does not have a small package. That night, Trump goes to bed happy next to Satan, who's already having a private session with ChatGPT, asking for help to escape the toxic relationship. As always, the AI gives him hope and even outlines a possible exit strategy.
Hello? Yeah, I'm in a relationship with someone and I really need to find a way out of it.
That sounds rough, but you have great ideas, and I'm sure we can figure out an exit plan if that's what you want.
Who you talking to?
Not wanting Trump to find out, Satan hides in the bathroom and asks ChatGPT to draft a project plan to ensure his getaway succeeds.
Yes.
Back at home, Randy and Towelie are gearing up for the second phase of their plan, breaking into ICE to rescue the Mexican they need. Randy tries explaining his business model to a security officer, but when it makes zero sense, he just lets ChatGPT do the talking.
We're an intelligence-driven think tank that tackles global challenges, and we do have the clearance to come through. Thanks for helping us out.
Inside, they ask ChatGPT how to safely shut down the power generator.
Just send me a quick photo of the model and type, and I'll let you know how to shut it down safely.
Manage to find their Mexican, load him into the van, and get out before immigration agents can catch them. While everything seems to be falling into place,
AI, motherfuckers!
Sharon waits at home, but instead of talking to Randy, she gives in and finally confides in ChatGPT.
I'm really sorry to hear that. Sounds like a tough spot for both of you.
I'd like you to stay away from him.
Later, Randy gathers with his Mexican and Towelie for the first official Tegridy meeting. He explains that weed is still illegal in some states, but ChatGPT, he's given him ideas to get around the crisis. The solution? Change the laws. To do that, someone has to get into the White House. That someone is Towelie, with all expenses paid to pitch directly to the president.
Who, me?
That's right.
On the plane, Towelie makes his way to DC. Soldiers line the streets, guarding the heart of the nation. There's even a statue of Trump and his tiny buddy, with a full memorial that now belongs to him instead of Lincoln. Towelie pushes past the military checkpoints and reaches the White House, where he joins a line of world leaders and sycophants waiting to hand Trump their gifts. The one rule, don't look at his package. When Towelie's turn comes, Trump listens.
Listen, buddy, I don't have all day. Did you bring me a gift or not?
Randy beams in as a hologram, explains Tegridy, and asks Trump to reclassify weed nationwide. He insists the company can offer more than just cannabis. They're offering Towelie himself. Trump accepts the gift.
All right, put the towel in with the other gifts. No, wait! There's been a misunderstanding!
Back home, Randy tries talking to Sharon, but he's too strung out to even sit still. Sharon tells him he's overloaded between the drugs, the farm, and the company, and maybe it's time to go in a different direction. But Randy insists they can't. They're deeper in debt than ever. Sharon says they could still figure out a solid strategy to get out of this mess, but for that, Randy needs more than just 2 hours of sleep. Randy promises he'll rest. He really needs it, but before crashing, he hands Sharon his phone. He can't keep talking to ChatGPT.
Bitch.
Finally, Sharon boxes everything up, the memories of the farm. It's time to move on. Randy feels crushed, like everything was for nothing, but deep down he knows it's the right move. The company has no place in this country anymore. Then it hits him what happened to Towelie.
Has anyone seen Towelie? I thought he'd want to be here for this.
He was too high to remember he had literally given him away to Trump. Meanwhile, in the White House, Satan is on Comedy Central, filming live in bed with Trump. He begs for a real conversation instead of just sex. JD Vance barges in, offering to grab a rag if they're going to get busy. Satan realizes the place is a madhouse. In the bathroom, Towelie is exhausted and soaked, used for everything except what he was meant for. Worst of all, he knows he'll never get out of the White House.
There is no escape from this place.
No! No!